How you doing? I'm Jason Beck. Welcome to the Eastern Michigan Locker Room. And this is my StrengthFinder video. The StrengthFinder was initiated in 1998 by Donald O. Clifton and Tom Rath. The purpose for the StrengthFinder is to develop better leaders, help leaders develop their strengths. In the strength that the StrengthFinder has provided for me is competition. People who excel in competition measure their success off others and strive to come in first place.
Set, go!
So for the second StrengthFinder assessment, they have provided me with the strength of focus. People who are talented and focused then can take directions, follow through, and make the corrections necessary to stay on track. So for the third strength that the StrengthFinder has provided for me, that have given me the strength of significance. People talented and significant then want to be very important in others' eyes and are independent and want to be recognized.
Jason Beck, aka Lil Banger, for your hard work with this team. For the awards with this Rinse, and here to see your hard hat. Thank you, man.
So for the fourth strength that the StrengthFinder has provided me is the leadership strength of achiever. People talented and achiever then work hard and possess a great deal of stamina. They take satisfaction in being busy and productive. So for the fifth and last leadership strength that the StrengthFinder has provided for me is the strength of futuristic. This one is very important to me. People who are talented in the futuristic thing are inspired by the future and what could be. They energize others by their vision of the future. And that's all that's on my mind is the future. That's what drives me every day to get these M's and go to the league. Let's go. Let's get it, come on. Come on, bro. We gotta go to a bowl game. We gotta go to a league. You gotta feed your family, bro. Come on. We gotta get these millions, bro. Come on. Come on. Let's go. In the field. Okay, so all that hard work and going over my strengths and my leadership, it's time for a debrief. So I have my fellow friend here to answer the questions that need to be provided.
How do your strengths contribute to your leadership?
Well, my strengths contribute to my leadership in many different ways. Me being on the football team, like futuristic is always on my mind. So instead of just me thinking about my future, I try to push others to think about their future all the time. Then with the achiever, I always work hard. I always push myself, so I push my teammates to work hard. So that's what I see a great deal of resemblance in me. Also with competitive, that's the number one. Competitive, I'm a competitive person, so when I compete, I bring that on the field. So like every time I compete, it makes my teammates compete, and we just all come together, and it makes us better when we compete against each other because it brings the best out of us.
What are your passions and interests?
My passions of interest?
Your passions and interests.
Okay, so my passions and interests, my passion is football, and that's what I want to do. So like with football, that's my passion. That's everything I love to do, and that's what I want to play in the NFL one day to be able to provide for my family. So after football, my interest, I want to be a trainer. I want to train high school and college kids, and I just want to be a big motivation for kids coming up in the inner city, and yeah, that's it.
How do your passions and interests support your future goals?
So my passions and interests, how does it secure my future goal? That's basically football is my passion. So that supports my future goal. Like my future goal is the NFL. So I'm driven. I got heart, passion, man. Yeah.
Provide examples of your displayed strengths currently as a student and as a leader.
So my displayed strengths as a leader. Well, out of all five of them, that's why I like the StrengthFinder, because it gave me great examples. It gave me great examples and stuff that resembled to me. Like once I finished taking it, I was like, man, like this all, like I'm competitive. I'm very competitive. I always think about my future. Also, significance. That's a big one, because I mean, with hard work, you always want a reward. You know what I'm saying? You don't just want to be doing it for nothing. I had achiever. Like I always work hard. I always strive for the best, and I never stop. You know what I'm saying? I have a never stop mentality. And
based on the information you have learned from the StrengthFinder assessment, how will this influence your ability to lead in the future?
So that's a good question. So, like I said, in the future, like I want to be a trainer. I want to train high school and college kids in the inner city to get them into college. So, I'll start off with the futuristic one. The futuristic one, I can just push them to just always see the future. Don't see the now. Like, cause how I grew up, I know some of them probably not growing up with both parents in their home. They're growing up probably not having everything that they need. Probably one pair of shoes and all that, going to school. So with that, I can just have them just think about the future all the time. Don't think about the now, think about the future. Then being competitive, like, and competitive is an important thing in sports. Like, that's what people love. That's what people, like, that's why people love sports, because it's competitive. So just keep them competitive, keep them loving the game, and keep them just wanting to strive for more, and, you know what I'm saying, strive for more, and just play at their best ability. That's what competitive bring. Then achiever, just being able to always work hard. When you work hard, good things are gonna come. You know what I'm saying? That's why God blesses. Good things are gonna come, and that's the reward that comes out of it. You know what I'm saying? But you can't just focus on the reward. You gotta focus on your future. And that's what I can instill in them, and that's how I would influence the people that I am training. This is Jason Beck. This is my StrengthFinder video.